Now it's time for some college hoops. I've got Damian the Omen Sosh. Just a reminder, if you like what you see here, then like and subscribe to our YouTube page and hit that bell if you want to get notified every time we post a new video. Georgetown and Creighton. This is a little bit more of a lopsided matchup than an even one, we'll say. Georgetown's 15-14. They're number 8 in the Big East. They beat Creighton once already, 83-80. And earlier in February, but they have lost their last 4 games, just lost to Xavier 66-63. We were talking about that. They're 4-6 on the road, and they're cruising to Creighton, which is a tough place to play at home. They're 11-3 at home, 20. I can't talk today, y'all. Just bear with me. 22-7 on the season, number 11 in the country, number 2 in the Big East. They were on a 5-game winning streak, but they just came off a loss at St. John. It was a 20-point loss. It was kind of a no-joker, but they've been one of the hottest teams in the nation for over a month, so I feel like they're going to pull it together at home. Showing them as a pretty big favorite, -11, 152.5 is the total. Do we lay all those points or do we take them?
Yeah, well, looking into this game, as you mentioned, Georgetown beat Creighton way back in January there it was. And since that game, though, Georgetown has just gone 3-8 on the season. They play hard, but they're not a very deep team. If you remember, they had some players that were either dismissed or left the program, and now they have some injury concerns to deal with on top of that. 7-footer Omer Yurtseven, he missed 4 of his last 5 games, and Mac McClung has missed 7 of his last 8 games. Yurtseven scored 20 points in the first meeting against Creighton, and McClung had 19 in that same game against Creighton. Right now, it's not looking like they're going to be suiting up again for this one. And meanwhile, as you mentioned, Creighton coming off that 20-point loss to St. John's, they're going to be mad. They want to get some revenge. They shot just 4 for 27 from 3-point range in that game. Creighton, though, they still have one of the top offenses in the game. Georgetown has the worst defense in the Big East. They allowed their opponents to shoot 36% from the 3-point line. Creighton is a team that can shoot the basketball. The injuries, the lack of depth on Georgetown so late in the season, I think it's really taking its toll on the Hoyas right now. And, Creighton, I just think they bounce back in a big way from that loss against St. John's. And it's a big number, but I do like them laying the 11 at home in this game against Georgetown.